Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Reverb Recitals. We are so glad you could join us tonight. This space is all about letting words echo, feelings flow, and creativity shine. Whether you are here to recite a poem or just vibe and listen, you guys are a part of what makes this night truly special. I am really happy to be hosting this with you all, and now I'll pass the mic to my awesome co host, Skelver, who will explain the format of the event.
Thank you, Walter. And once again, a warm welcome to all of you. It's fantastic to see such excitement in the room tonight. Before our reciters step up, let me first quickly guide you through how this tournament is set up so you will know exactly what is coming and how you'll play a role in it. First of all, we'll begin with a knockout round. So initially we had 10 reciters, but now I think there are six of them. So we won't be eliminating anybody in the first round. So in the first round, all six of you will be reciting your poems, which some of you have already submitted yourselves, and some of the poems we are going to give you, and you're going to recite them. That will be our first round. And from there, we move on to head matchups, which is going to be a one versus one face off that will cut the field in half. So because you're six, you'll be competing in 1v1s, and we will be down to final three finalists. We might be able to add in a one like small final
Bye.
round in which a small final or a buy round in which we can get four finalists so that we can cycle the last six rounds among the four reciters, pushing them to deliver their best performances until we crown our champion. So now,
Okay,
Roger, I'd like
so
you to take it forward. Thank you.
Mhm. Thank you. So now, whether it's us up here or you out there, the way we judge is the same. And I want you to keep these five guiding criterias in mind, especially once the open polling begins. So, first will be clarity and articulation. Is the delivery crisp, clear, and confident? This is the basis to judge. And for voice and expression, which will be our second criteria, can you hear the emotion, power, personality in the recitation? And for the third criteria, it will be pacing and rhythm. Does the poem flow smoothly and with impact? And the next criteria will be on engagement and presence. Does the reciter hold your attention and connect with the audience? And the last criteria, the most important one, is the interpretation and impact. Does the recital stays with you even after the poem is over? So, as you enjoy each performance, also listen as a judge because after the first stage, it will be your votes that decide who moves forward. With that, the stage is ready, the verses await. Let's welcome our very first reciter of the night, Batman.
Hello.
Welcome, Batman.
Welcome.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
Yep, you're audible.
Okay.
very
Yeah.
much.
Hello.
Can
Hello, everyone. Good
you,
evening.
hello,
Good
Yeah.
evening.
can
Good
you
evening.
see the stream? Is it clear to you?
Yeah. Yes, I can see it.
Oh, so
Okay.
ready when you are.
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready. Okay. So the poem is Betrayal. When I cried, it hid my tears. Those raindrops now falls like spears. Where once, even in storms, I found my solace. Now its puffs accelerates my heart space. I can't feel my feelings, they are dead, like my heart which is numb with dread. Now I can meet my eyes with the day star. The burn doesn't hurt more than my scar. The backstabs were pierced till my soul. I got your back. Those words were now haunting me like a ghoul. Dark was the day where silhouette appeared. On my serenity, a noise smeared. It cleared my doubted heart. Like termites, it was eating me from the start. But like shine-coated trunk was my trust through sherbs. When spine peaked, it broke. Bloody sky recited the hell's smirk. Clouds absorbed the heavens' crushed hope. Okay.
Okay, Alex, that was actually amazing. You recited it so well. It really conveyed the emotions out there. What do you think about that, Silver?
Yeah, exactly. So I first of all, I loved the way you recited the poem. I'd say one of the most amazing things about your recital was your clarity and articulation. The way you said those words, it was really beautiful. The second thing I loved about this recital was your voice and expression. Um, Something that I'd like you to improve on, or maybe like just focus more on, is going to be the pacing and the rhythm of the poem. Like focus on the punctuation, the pauses, and all that. However, the clarity, the expression, the engagement, and the impact was all there, and it was a really beautiful read.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank you so much,
we,
guys.
I think I can still hear the poem, but we have to call the next participant. I could hear you more, but we have to keep the show going. And I will be sending you back to the audience, and I
Uh,
will be. Mhm.
Okay, thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Yes, sure.
Thank you
It
for
was great to
reciting.
hear you too.
Please, guys, please can we hear a round of applause?
Does the soundboard work?
It should work.
Okay, anyways, it's okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
yeah
no worries, no worries.
they are giving you a round of applause. Don't worry.
Yeah, we are
It,
clapping.
it's
We're
cool.
clapping here,
Yeah,
even
yeah,
if you can't hear.
I heard it in my mind. Okay, it's okay.
Yeah, so true, so true. Okay, okay, okay. Let me move you to the audience now, and with that, we will be getting our next participant, Bebo. Are you ready? I will be inviting to the stage. Bebo?
हाय वार्निंग देनी होती है भाई
Morning. Okay.
okay, let's start.
Yes, you may. Let's begin.
The gentle dew of dawn caresses garden buds and grants a soft, forgiving sustenance. As silence follows after thunder's thuds, the sweet nectar serves as their recompense. The day star then shine in all its majesty, eyeing weakened progeny of the aged. It bears life distilled in burning energy that once lay behind a dark veil caged. Shall come again those haunting hours of night and take away these magnificent blooms. The garden, then bereft of its warmth and light, shall not shout deep in its ancient glooms. For in the sodden earth the roots still wait, hoping for the sun as their promised fate.
Damn, Bebo, great one, great one. You really put the expression forward in this piece, and I really enjoyed it. And will you second that, Skelver?
Yeah, exactly. So I loved the recital. I loved the way you expressed this poem. So actually, this poem is written by me, so I could feel the expression apparent in your recital as well. I felt the clarity, the voice coming clearly. The pacing was pretty consistent. It might be a bit better, but it was pretty consistent so far. I'd say because it is kind of a sad poem, so the interpretation part wasn't quite there. But yeah, you recited it actually really clearly and perfectly. So that I'll give to you. Thank you so much for the recital. I really enjoyed it. I'm sure we all did.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't
actually.
know it was written by you. If it was written by you, that's a damn good poem.
All right, thank you so much. Yeah, but
Thank you so much,
it
Bebo.
was a justification. Your recital was justified for it. Thank you so much. I'm honored to hear that recital.
Oh, I hardly believe like if you're reading a poem in front of its author, like then I don't think so it ever would be good enough. But it was really good.
Yeah, your recital was amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on, right? So,
Yeah.
Skelver, let's call the next participant.
So the next participant is Professor Molly. Come on, come on. Don't be shy. Come on the stage.
Can you see it?
Okay.
Can you see the invite?
Yep.
Yep, he's here.
Yep. He's here.
Okay. So, Mr. Molly, are we here? Are we here tonight?
Hello.
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 Is there any noise from me?
A bit unclear.
Okay, wait a second.
Okay.
Center right time.
Am I audible, Walter?
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Okay, Professor Molly, just to give you a heads up of this poem, this is actually a free verse, so you will not find a lot of ending rhythms or rhymes in it, but you will find some internal rhymes. So when you are reciting, just try to focus on the meaning of the poem more than the rhythmic expression. Okay, that'll help you.
okay. I am bit nervous.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
don't
be
worry about
nervous.
that,
Don't be
man.
nervous.
Okay, let me try.
It's an easy one.
Yeah. Okay, so
So
can you see the
poem
screen
name is
clearly?
Dream of
Okay.
yeah, I can see.
Okay, okay. You can start. You can
So the
start.
poem name is Dream of a Man. Oh, I think of her, that sweet voice, that gentle smile, and her troubling touch, how it made me humble, much like a feather falling from the sky. When she calls me by my name and whispers tales of love to me, it still sounds the same, like it was yesterday. Still, years ago it was when we met, like a dove. She walked under the moonlight. It looked so bright. A soft light took away the horrors of the night, and I thought I might have finally found my salvation from wastefulness abyss, the midnight chase, up late awake in the shade of worthless pressure, taking slave my heart and my soul, forever meant for her touch. Faith wasn't the culprit when I cried, as my heart sank, and in tears I drank the wine from her violet eyes. It was me, the the cause of my what is that demise. I lied. Again I found the night, but there was no sign of her sight and her divine light. Oh, I was lost in my forbearance, yet I stumbled upon a path astray.
Amazing. That poem really deserved a loud round of applause, given that we can't do that. The audience can't do that. But yeah, it was a great, great recital. Skelver, anything to say about that?
Yeah, it was actually I loved how clearly it sounded because I wasn't able to see this poem. However, I was able to hear each and every single word that he was speaking. So I loved the clarity and articulation on this. However, I felt there could have been a bit more engagement and presence in the poem because every poem in itself
Yeah,
holds a very deep meaning that you have to understand when you are reciting it,
yeah,
and that actually holds a lot of impact on the audience. But other than that, the clarity and
okay,
articulation, the voice, and also the pacing and the rhythm, because in free verse poetry, controlling your pacing and your rhythm is actually a bit difficult. However, he did it greatly, and I am absolutely amazed by reading that, by hearing that. So yeah, clapping for you, man. That was really nice.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay,
okay, thank you.
so
I didn't expect
mhm.
this much price.
Don't worry
No, no,
about
we are
that,
being
man.
honest. Yeah, don't worry about that. Okay,
Yeah.
so with that said, thank you for
Okay,
recital. You can take the leave because we are going to call our next contestant. Thank you so much. So next up is
okay, thanks
Mystic.
for this opportunity too.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
sir. Don't
Mm-hmm.
worry. Okay, Professor Molly, as our next participant is here, I'll be moving you to the audience. Mistake, mistake, mistake. I'm so excited for your
Hello,
recital, not
hello,
gonna lie.
hello.
Okay,
Yep,
so
we all are.
should
Yes.
I start?
Yes. Can you see it clearly?
Yep.
See the screen
Yeah,
clearly?
I can see clearly. So let's begin. So, firstly, my warm greetings to the amazing audience out here. Thank you so much for gracing this night with your beautiful presence. And to all the management team, kudos for your work for making this today. Yippee hooray, we did it. And
Thank you
let's
so much.
start.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
let's start.
Yes, let's start. So the poem I chose today is Maya Angelou's Still I Rise. So I just want to tell that although this poem was written at a time when the African and American oppression was there, I want all of the audience to resonate with this poem because this is very relevant today. If any one of you is facing any sort of in difficulty, any sort of in discouragement in life, or has ever gone through any oppression, this poem speaks you about giving you that faith and resilience to fight all of it in a very sassy and confident tone. So just resonate with the energy and feel it. Okay, let's
Okay,
start
I'm
it.
fired up now. Then Mystic, let's
Okay.
go. Let's go.
Yeah, now we are a lot more excited than we were before.
Let's start it. Still, I rise. So you may write me down in the history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still like dust I rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? Because I walk like I have got oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like moons and like sun with the certainty of tides. Just like hope springing high. Still I rise. Did you want me to see broken, bowed head and lowered eyes? Shoulders falling down like teardrops weakened by my soulful cries? Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard, because I laugh like I have got old gold mines digging at my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eyes, you may kill me with your hatefulness, but still like air I'll rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I have got diamonds at the meeting of my thighs? Out of the cuts of history's shame I rise, up from a past that rooted in pain I rise. I am a black ocean, leaping and wide, welling and swelling, bearing in the tide. Living behind the nights of terror and fear I rise. Into a daybreak that's wondrously clear I rise, bringing the gifts my ancestors gave me. I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise. Thank you.
Wow, Mystic, damn, you did so well. Gilbert.
I don't think so
But
because
yeah,
I think I
are
did
you
some mistake.
speechless?
I don't know what to say, man. Really, that was actually good. We
That
are,
was
I did
we
some
are
amazing,
like,
mistake.
man. That was amazing.
yeah, like really.
Okay, so
We are
let me
actually.
let me tell you guys why it was so amazing. Okay, so you remember we have five criteria, right? The clarity and articulation, the voice and expression, the pacing and rhythm, engagement and presence, and interpretation and impact. And she nailed all five like perfectly. She was
Literally
clear,
perfect. Oh my
articulate. She had the expression down. Her pacing and her rhythm was perfect. She engaged with the audience like she was reading is as she was present on a stage and like engaging with an audience. And that actually these all 4 points make such a beautiful impact on the audience, and it was such a lovely recital. So far we have listened to such amazing recitals. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that I'm speechless with that recital. That was lovely. Thank you so much for that.
That was something top
I,
of the line, Mystic. Really.
so I don't think so. I did some mistakes and I'm aware because the way I practice and I perform, there's a gap, but I'm going to do way better next time. So thank
Oh
you
my
guys
god.
for your.
So ready for that.
Yeah, surely,
Really.
surely, don't worry.
Okay.
Okay, so with
Mhm.
that, yeah, I'm gonna continue. I'll call the next contestant. Thank you so much. Next up we have Aru. Aru, are you with us? Okay, I can see her.
Welcome,
Okay,
Aru.
welcome, welcome.
Hello,
Aru.
Aru.
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear
Okay.
me?
Okay.
Yes.
Yep, you are audible.
Should I start?
Yes, you may start.
Okay. I saw I saw something strange at night. Only darkness all around, a somber sight. Then a memory dawned, a glimmer of light. After every darkness, light shines bright. I waited patiently for the morning's ray. As soon as I woke, the light spread far away, but inside darkness still lingered near. I went out to search, to banish fear. I saw dark clouds in the sky high. People rejoiced, their faces lit up high, like stars at night. A wondrous sight to see, their joy was palpable, wild, and free. Elation dawned, a truth revealed its face. We find what we seek in life's fleeting pace. Whatever we yearn for comes to be, a realization that set my soul free. Thank you.
Amazing, Aru.
Clap,
Amazing.
clap.
Yeah, exactly. I think you did the justice, really. This is exactly how this poem was supposed to be. Am I right, Skelver?
Yeah, you're actually right. So it had a monotone like aspect to it, and because Aru read it like in a monotone voice, it might feel like in the first hearing or to a novice hearer or listener that no, there is no expression in the poem or it is like bland. But taking in view the art of the poem and the meaning and interpretation it holds, being monotone actually worked perfectly for the recital. That's why I loved, because it lasts, the impact of it was really good in that voice. And also I loved the pacing and rhythm that you had on your poem. Yeah, we can say you can improve a bit more on the clarity and articulation of the poem.
Okay,
Try to enunciate the words you speak more clearly. However, you have the pacing down and you have the impact and interpretation down really well. So yeah, props to you and thank you for the recital.
Yeah,
thank you.
thank you very much. Okay, so before I call upon the next participant, I will be saying that it's better if you guys stay with us, because after that, it will be on you that who gets to uh, go next, right? Who gets to get into the next rounds. So after a few more recitals, we will be moving on to the next round, and it will be totally on your votes that who is going to be crowned as the winner. So, with that said, let me call the next amazing participant, everyone's favorite, Sigmund Freud. Sigmund, can you see the notification of? I have invited you to this. Oh, you're here already. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yes, very much. Is the screen
Okay.
clear to you?
Yes, it is.
Okay, let's fire up.
Okay. Shudder. A silent stutter enveloped in intrigue, heart mustering while mind in critique. When fear insists to meddle like a storm not ready to settle, fear of missing out shines over, like rain personifying nervousness it drapes. Tip tip, tick tick, my heart clicks. Colors complex as silhouettes sleep. Ticking thickens as time thins. Pastels paralyzed as vivid themes. A chaos ensues in curious whims. My heart accelerates on this rough terrain, awaiting probability of thunderous rains, then waiting like a lover for it to stop, still standing for positivity to a top. Thinking all this while tightening my sleeve, I get out and leave. Thank you.
Wow, Sigmund, I'm
Oh,
honored. As it is my
oh,
poem, I'm so happy. You did a really well job. Right,
thank
Skelver?
you so much.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. I don't know why I loved the ending line so much. I think it just like put a nail in the coffin. Like, it lasted, like the impact lasts still now, and like it might last a bit longer. To be honest, the clarity was there. Again, the voice and expression was amazing. Mm, you engaged me and I'm sure the whole of the audience. And yeah, I loved the interpretation and the impact that it holds, the recital holds. That was a lovely read. Thank you so much. I do not have fortunately anything bad to say about that.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you for that.
Okay. So I will be moving you
Shall
to
we move
the
on?
audience. Yep, we shall.
Okay, so I would like to call our next contestant Temperament.
Let me call her real quick. Hello,
Hello,
temperament.
guys. Hello.
Welcome.
Hello. Welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I would first like to say thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. And the poem I'm going to be reciting is Beyond Recognition, given to me by Rolter. He gave me a bunch of poems to choose from. So I'm not very sure who wrote this poem. It's either Rolter or Skelter. And I have to say,
Yeah,
first
it's
of all,
me.
that it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite a beautiful poem. There's a lot of deep and a lot of heartbreak into it. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do
Mhm.
justice, but let me try.
Yeah, don't worry, don't worry, don't be nervous. Okay, give it your best.
Okay, just 1 second, guys. Okay.
Okay, take your time.
It's still the air around me, in my lungs. Breathe, breathe. I think just a thought though, hollow. And why should I breathe? If all it ever does is destroy me beyond recognition. Why wake up to see the sunlight, to listen to birds hum songs, love, peace, hope, a beautiful life to come? To some, it might seem odd, even abstruse. Why would someone misuse themselves? Such a yes, it feels even move, let alone to fix or hide a bunch of bruises I never chose for myself. Or did I? I think another thought, one that doesn't lack much in math or in clothes. After all, man is guilty, guilty betrayal. He first kills himself, then does his own burial. That's it, guys. Thank you so much.
Damn,
Okay,
I'm actually speechless. No, it was actually perfect. It was
really? Okay.
perfect. I don't
Thank
have
you,
to say
guys.
anything else. Like, yeah, I mean, I have written this poem with the same tone in mind, and you just grabbed the same tone and like recited in it. And yeah, that is actually very beautiful and also very difficult to do if you have not written the poem yourself. And yeah, I just loved the way you recited it. It's a very sad poem. You grabbed
Yes.
the voice and expression, you grabbed the interpretation and impact. Your pacing was even so good, because it is also a free verse poem, and it can be a bit difficult to say with the rhyme, or say with a correct pace, because it doesn't have the rhythms or the rhymes in it, but you did it perfectly. Yeah, there's not much I can say. Walter, what about you?
I know when you were writing this poem, and I am pretty sure like you scolded me when I first ever recited this. Like you're just putting too much expression into it, and I think temperament really nailed it with like giving it just the perfect amount of expression that it really required.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys.
Don't worry about that. Okay, so let me move you to the audience, and so we still have a few participants that are to be showing up, but they haven't yet. So I guess we will be improvising a bit in the criteria. So we will
Yep.
get 6 people to move forward, and
Hmm.
I will announce the name of those 6 people. And before I do that, I will explain that how the voting will happen and how you guys will select the person who moves on to the final part. So we will listen to 3 poems, 3 recitals, and it will be a 1v1v1. And I will make a poll of the 3 people, and you guys can vote one of those, like whoever you like the most. And the 2 people who had got the highest votes will move on to the last round. And The others can sit around and listen to the last round, which will be the hardest and most enjoyable. Okay, so I will be um, announcing the names now. So the names are Alex. You're moving on to the next round, and Bebo. You are two moving on to the next round. Then we have Professor Molly. You are moving on to the next round. Then we have Sigmund Fraud moving on to the next round. And Mystic, she, of course, like the best one, she will be moving on to the next round. And Temperament. And just before that, we have one more participant here, and we will listen to his poem real quick, right? We'll listen to his recital. So Marco has arrived right on time.
Welcome, Marco. Welcome. Just on time. We're finishing our warm up rounds. So you will put the nail in the coffin for that. Okay. Marco, please accept the invite. Okay, he's outside, I think. Roll 2, can you
Hello,
hear me?
Marco. Yeah, I can hear you. Your net
Okay.
is working fine.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. Are you ready?
Yeah, yeah. One.
Sir, are you on the road? Are you outside?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can read it.
Are you sure? I mean,
My voice is coming or not?
yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Yeah, okay. I still wait for you, lying awake in the middle of night, with eyes filled with tears too. In embarrass of the quiet, I still wait for you, waiting potentially from down sunlight, clambering down at dusk too. When a stranger, strangely of every fight, I still wait for you as the sky turns red with twilight and bird find their nest. I each wrong, each right, I still wait for you. When clouds crow with all their might and flowers dance the melody too. I watching, oh, the lovely sight. I still wait for you. Whenever the sun shining bright, and when there's no light too. In each loss, each pride, I still wait for you in prose and poem, I saw too I'm signing every line too. In writing years, every line I write, I still wait for you.
Okay, Marco. You can mute your mic now. Yeah. Well, okay. First of all, thank you very much for such dedication to show up here and stick to your word. Like that is a man of his own word, right, Skelver? And I think we should
Yeah,
move
of
on to the
course.
poetry now. Let's go.
Yeah, because we are less on time. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, Skelver, what do you think about this? How did you feel about this poem? I would like to hear from you first.
With the recital?
Yeah,
I
Marco's
mean, yeah,
recital.
I've written, yeah. So this is also my poem. It's kind of a lovely one, I'd say. I loved how clearly he said it. However, in the last year, we did. I actually didn't hear him quite well there because of the background noise. However, I loved the clarity and articulation on it. But I still felt it could have been more engaging and impactful because it holds such a beautiful meaning and because you are in wait for somebody. So yeah, inherent meaning of the poem was missing. However, the clarity and the pacing and the expression, no, not the expression, but the pacing and the clarity was there. So that's it. Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, the so as he joins our book club daily, I feel like he did a very good job. It's about the like improvement, and I think he put on a lot of practice as I think it's very evident. Yeah, he did put a lot of practice in this piece, and I am really happy for that, Marco. Right. So, with that said, let's move on with the usual participants. Sorry, Marco, your points really doesn't add up for the next poem, and book club trip. So, shall we move on with the next participants? And before we move on, I will explain how the next part is going to go. So, we will call three participants at the same time on the stage, and they will recite the same poetry. And as one participant is reciting the poetry, the other two will be deafened. So they will be reciting the same poetry, and we will put a poll in the chat, and you guys will vote there and select your two best picks. Right. So shall we move ahead?
Yep.
I
Exactly.
will.
That was really good explanation. We can move forward.
Yeah. Let's get our first three contestants. That is Alex, Bebo, and Mystic.
Okay, the strongest contenders come first. That is actually a very nice choice.
Exactly. Strongest
We have a
ones.
beautiful lineup here. Let's see how it goes. So, guys, these are now we are in the professional territory. These are not uh, casual poems. These are written by very famous poets and are regarded as one of the best poems uh, in the poetry, in the art of poetry. So,
Okay.
welcome, Mystic, welcome, Batman. We still need Bebo.
Yeah, we need Bebo
Um,
on the stage. Bebo, are you there?
She's she was saying that she's having trouble in joining. There is some problem with her internet.
Oh, okay.
okay, she's here
So,
now.
is she?
Let's just wait. Maybe she'll join in a while.
Oh, no, no,
Okay.
no. Sorry
We
for
have to
that.
wait for her. Like, we have to deafen her while you guys recite your poems, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, Bebo is
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Let's go. So, are we ready? Are we
Yes.
ready for the next professional territory poems?
I'm ready.
So,
I'm excited as well.
so now I will be deafening Bebo and Batman, and Mystic will be the first to
But
recite
why
this poem.
don't we go in the same order, like Batman, Bebo, and I? The
As
same
I
order?
think, like in the last round, as well, I went first. So maybe this round
Okay.
I will try.
Okay.
Well, the idea is who recited
All right.
their own poems best. They will be
Yeah.
starting, right?
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
You did. We just
Yep, exactly. Let me just deafen both, like the other ones first. Okay, Mystic, ready when you are.
yeah. Okay. Let me check because what happens is my okay. So you will slide it right properly.
Exactly. Yeah, don't
The
worry.
okay, got it. So again, if by Rudyard Kipling, if you can keep your head when all about you are losing their blames and it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting or being lied about, don't deal it in lies or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make your thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you have spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken and stoop and build them up with worn out tools, if you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss and lose and start at your beginnings and never breathe a word about your loss, if you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone. And so you hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings, nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more, you'll be man, my son, you'll be man, my son. That's
Damn, mistake. Great one, great one. You performed it well, really. Skelver.
Yeah, I mean, she she proved herself up to her name. Oh, I can say like the recital itself was absolutely perfect, and I personally loved again the engagement that you had, the expression that you had in the poem. Also, because it was a difficult read, I was expecting you to do it good even after that, and you actually did it. So I'm happy for that. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, well done.
happy with myself. I just want to say sorry because it just takes a little bit time to build connection and get things, but we are trying. So, but good,
Yeah.
good. You cherry picked good ones out of the lot and difficult ones as well. So, yeah,
Well,
yeah,
um,
good one. It's
that
good
is
for
the
the
challenge, you know. That is the
yeah,
challenge.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so let's get our next participant then. Bebo, right? Bebo, are you ready?
Yeah. I'm audible. I just changed my device.
You very much.
Okay. Thank you. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good, not talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you have spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or was the things you gave your life to broken, and stoop and build them up with worn out tools. If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, and lose and start again at your beginnings, and never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings, nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute, with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more, you'll be a man, my son.
Great
Damn.
one.
So, first of all, it was amazing. It was much better than before. And you were saying, why am I being so critical about the feedbacks? Because that's the reason. I mean, it helps a lot. Because, like, I mean, Rolter will agree with me, I'm sure, because the pacing was perfect. I mean, I was hearing the point because I cannot see the stream, right? Because it is being like it is giving me an error or something. But I was listening to the poem, like I was listening you speak the the meaning out, and I could understand it completely perfectly. I could understand because it was clear, it had the expression, the voice. I felt like I was in an auditorium and I was listening to poetry at the stage. So yeah, that is all I gotta say. I mean, it was really amazing. It was a lovely read. I enjoyed that. What about you, Rolter?
I second that, bro. I also really liked it. And the
Yeah.
pronunciations were so on point and it really matched the rhythm of the poem. I just want to
Exactly.
add that, given that she's a linguist, right? It is expected though.
Yeah, it is expected, though. You're right. You're right.
Okay.
Uh, Thanks,
Okay.
Bebo.
Covers.
Mhm.
Okay,
With
she's
that
gone.
said, thank you so much for the recital. Um, Next up, Batman. Can we undefend him, please?
Batman. Yes, sir.
Okay, welcome, welcome, Batman. It's your turn now. भाई मत कर ऐसे में nervous हो Don't be nervous, bro. Don't be nervous. It's your turn has come finally. Alex.
Batman, you're muted.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was speaking in the background and I forgot to unmute myself. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I sense
Oh,
that.
okay, no worries, no
Yeah.
worries.
Okay. So, hello everyone. Again, here I am. So, I'm going to recite this poem named "If" by Rudyard Kipling. That is. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting or being lied about, don't deal in lies. Or being hated, don't give way to hating. And yet don't look too good, nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you have spoken, twisted by knaves to make a tape for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken, and stoop and build them with worn out tools, if you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, and lose and start again at your beginnings, and never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings, nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and, which is more, you'll be a man, my son.
Amazing, amazing Batman. The voices and expressions really heightened the experience. I'll truly say that. Like I could see the poem right in front of my eyes on the stream, but I just didn't want to look at it. I just wanted to immerse myself into the listening what you're trying to say. What do you say about this, Kelver?
Yeah, exactly. I actually second that. Uh, I actually loved the expression on that poem. Actually, it was like it is being played out in front of me. So like there is a difference between deciding and playing, but the expression was all there. The pacing might have been a bit more better, but yeah, it was like you can't nitpick now. I mean, we are in the middle rounds, and it's all on the audience and how well you engaged, how well you were present, how well the impact you left on the audience. So all that was present, and I'm hoping for the best for you, for all of us, which recited the poems today. With that said, let's move with the polls. I'm going to post the poll for our first three reciters, Mystic Rage, Bebo, and Batman. And please, guys, do the polling honestly. Have respect for all our reciters, and good luck, everybody.
Okay, so Mystic's poem had the impact. Like the way she recites, of course, she had the impact. Like it is her greatest characteristics. And then we have
Uh
Bebo with
huh.
the perfect pronunciation and the
Hmm.
articulation of the meaning of the poem. And
Yeah, and the
we have
rhythms.
Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, of course, we have Batman.
yeah,
Yeah, the expression that he holds while reciting is absolutely magnificent.
truly, truly. We have 20 in the audience and we have 13 votes. So, guys, please vote up.
Okay, 7 more votes to go.
You guys can vote for yourselves, though, even the participants.
Yeah, but make sure if one is voting for themselves, you all vote. Then Bebo and Batman also vote if Mystic is voting, so that it is equal. But yeah, we appreciate the initiative from you guys, and we'll be ending the vote in about let's say 2 more minutes. Is that all right, Rolter?
Yeah, I guess so. Once all the votings are complete, we have 20 in the audience, right? We will wait for the
Yeah.
voting to
Then.
end. Once the votings are complete,
Hmm.
we know. Okay, we need three more votings now. Two more. Whoever is left. Okay, Bebo and Mystic are left to vote. One more vote. Mystic, Mystic, it's all on your vote now. Someone undeafen Mystic. She's undeafened. I think she can't hear anything. Vote yourself. Okay, I guess we can announce the results now. Skelver.
So the results are: the highest voted person is Batman with 8 votes in total, and second is Mystic with 6 votes. And unfortunately, Bebo, you were the third one with 4 votes in total. So we have Batman and Mystic going forward in the next rounds.
Amazing, amazing. So, guys, get ready for the hardest level. And before that, I will call the next participants up the stage. That will be Professor Molly, Sigmund, and Temperament. Okay, before we start, can you guys be like give us a green light that you guys can hear us properly and look at the stream properly?
I can hear you guys, but then I can't look at the screen. I mean, the stream is not working for me. So you just tell me the poem and I'll just Google it.
Oh,
Does
is
that
that
work?
so?
Yeah. Yeah, I can't view the stream.
Snape, can you restream?
Sure, sure.
I don't think it's on him, but yeah, we can do it.
No, it's a bug. Like, let's see what happens after that.
Hmm. Yeah, I see it.
Great. Are we good to go?
Yep.
Okay, so going first would be temperament, and I will be deafening Professor Molly and Sigmund Freud, which are already deafened by Silver, I guess. So let's start. Temperament, ready when you are. You're muted, temperament. Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Oh, Captain, my Captain, a fearful trip is done. Our ship has weathered every rack. The prize we sought is won. The port is near, the bells I hear, the people all exulting. While follow eyes the steady keel, the vessel grieve and daring. But oh heart, 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 oh the bleeding drops of red, Where on the deck my captain lies, fallen cold and dead. O captain, my captain, rise up and hear the bells. Rise up, for you the flag is flung, for you the bugle trills, for you bouquets and ribbon wreaths, for you the swords are crowding. For you they call, the swaying mass, their eager faces turning. Here, captain, dear father, their arm, this arm beneath your head. It is some dream that on the deck you've fallen cold and dead. My captain does not answer. His lips are pale and still. My father does not feel my arm. He has no pulse nor will. The ship is anchored safe and sound. Its buoys closed and done. I'm so sorry, guys, but I'm not able to see the rest of the poem. It's just frozen. What should we
Um,
do? Should I just
uh,
read it from Google? Should I do that?
okay. Yeah, sure. Where does the poem end, Snip? Fallen, cold, and dead.
It's.
Let me
I don't think
let
it's.
me
It
send
ends
in the
here.
chat section so she can open the PDF and read the whole poem. Round two.
And you can just copy the text, though. I can DM her.
So sorry this happened. Yeah.
Don't worry about that. It's our mistake, though.
No, no, it's. I've been having some problems with the stream lately. So yeah.
Nah, chill.
I start from the beginning, or should I like just continue where I left off?
Your choice, though.
My choice.
Yeah,
Okay.
however you please, according to your convenience.
All right. Very well. So
It's in the
then I'm
chat.
just gonna start from the. I'm just gonna start from the beginning then, if that's all right with
Mhm.
everyone.
That's all right.
Okay.
That's all right.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, Captain, my Captain, our fearful trip is done. The ship has weathered every wreck. The prize we sought is won. The port is near, the bells I hear, the people all exulting. While follow the eyes, the steady keel, the vessel grim and daring. But oh heart, 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 oh the bleeding drops of red, where on the deck my captain lies, fallen cold and dead. O captain, my captain, rise up and hear the bells. Rise up, for you the flag is flung, for you the bugle trills, for you bouquets and ribbons red, for you the swords are crowding. For you they call, the swaying mass, their eager faces turning. Here, captain, dear father, this arm beneath your head. It is some dream that on the deck you've fallen cold and dead. My captain does not answer. His lips are pale and still. My father does not feel my arm. He has no pulse nor will. The ship is anchored safe and sound, its buoys closed and done. From fearful trip the victor ship comes in with object won. Exult, O swords, and ring, O bells, but I with mournful tread walk the deck my captain lies, fallen cold and dead. That is it, guys. Thank you so much.
Great one, Temperament. Great one. You nailed it just as you did on the first half recited poem. And I would more like to hear Skelver's thought on this.
Yeah. So my thoughts on these are it it actually matched the meaning and the way the poem should be recited perfectly. So we know she reads clearly. She has the articulation. She has the pacing and rhythm. However, what I was looking for in this particular recital was how well she would be able to grasp the interpretation and expression of the poem, and the beauty of the poem was in her expression, and I loved that about the recital. To be honest, it was amazingly interpreted and it was amazingly expressed, and that is going to be a very favorable to criterias. um, in the voting polling as well. So yeah, that's all. Thank you so much for deciding that for us. I love the recital.
Thank you so much, guys.
Okay, temperament. So yeah, and now I'll be undefining Sigmund. Hello, Sigmund. Can you hear us now?
Yes.
Okay, let's start the poem whenever you're ready.
Am I audible?
Yes, very much.
Um, Give me a minute, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Oh, Captain, my Captain, our fearful trip is done. The ship has weathered every wreck. The prize we sought is won. The port is near, the bells are here, the people all exulting, while follow eyes the steady keel, the vessel cream and daring. But oh heart, heart, heart to the bleeding drops of red, where on the deck my captain lies, fallen cold and dead. O Captain, my Captain, rise up and hear the bells. Rise up, for you the flag is flung, for you the bugle trills. For you bouquets and ribboned wreaths, for you the shows are crowding. For you they call the swaying mass, their eager faces turning. Here, Captain, dear father, this arm beneath your head, it is some dream that on the deck you've fallen cold and dead. My captain does not answer, his lips are pale and still. My father does not feel my arm, he has no pulse, nor will. This ship is anchored, safe and sound, its voyage closed and done. From fearful trip, the victor ship comes in with the object one. Am I audible? Hello?
Yes, yes, yes. You're audible.
Oh,
Yes, yes, yes.
oh, I'm sorry. For you they call the swaying mast, their eager faces turning. Here, Captain, dear father, this arm beneath your head, it is some dream that on the deck you've fallen cold and dead. My captain does not answer, his lips are pale and still. My father does not feel my arm, he has no pulse nor will. The ship is anchored, safe and sound, its voyage closed and done. From fearful trip, the victor ship comes in with object one. Uh-huh. This is only how much I can
Okay.
see.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, okay. So I think we can end it here, right? You don't have to complete
Yeah,
the poem.
exactly. So yeah, I was confused. Should I start or not? So, what
Yeah,
are
like
we having today? I
you
mean,
nailed all the points
every
already.
Oh,
reciter,
oh, oh.
every reciter is better than the previous one. It's like sounds to my ears. I mean, I'm taking notes of the points that the criteria we have, and I mean like 4 and 5 points like on clarity, expression. I'm loving each and every recital that we're getting, and yeah, yours was absolutely amazing to listen to. It was beautiful. It had the expression. You had the presence with the audience. It must have made a beautiful impact, I'm sure, because it was clear and it had the expression. So
Uh,
those things matter in these rounds. What do you say, Rolter?
yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure about the engagement part. Like I loved that. I think everybody enjoyed it as much as we did. Right. So before that segment, I now will be undefining Professor Molly. And before I do that, do you want to say anything to the audience? It's okay. You know what? Let's just undefen Professor Molly. Hello, Professor Molly. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Yep.
Hello.
So ready when you are. If you can look at the
Yeah.
poem.
Yeah, I am a bit nervous. Can you wait a second?
Okay.
Okay, let's start. Let me start.
Yeah, sure. You can go ahead.
O- Okay, the poem name is "O Captain, My Captain" by Walt Whiteman. Let me recite it. O Captain, my Captain. O Captain, my Captain. Our faithful trip is done. O Captain, my Captain. Our faithful trip is done. The ship has wearied every wreck. The prize we sought is won. The port is near the bells ahead. The people are exciting while fellow eyes still. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous, bro.
Um,
Can I restart
so
again?
yeah, you can restart again. And before you restart, I can say that if you mispronounce any words, don't worry about that because we care more about the other parts. And yeah, in poetry, yeah, we do care about the other parts more than the correct pronunciations of the word. Yeah, just focus on your expression, focus on the feel, and you got this.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
you can restart when you will.
So, okay. Oh, Captain, my Captain, our faithful trip is done. Oh, Captain, my Captain, our faithful trip is done. The ship has weathered every wreck. The prize we sought is won. The port is near, the bells are here. The people all excluding, while hollow eyes are still steady near. The vessel remained daring, but oh heart, but oh heart, but oh heart, but oh heart, oh the bleeding drop of red, where on the deck my captain lies, fallen cold and dead, fallen cold and dead. Oh captain, my captain, rise up and hear the bells. Oh captain, my captain, rise up and hear the bells. Rise up, for the flag is flag. For you the beagle trails. For you bouquets and ribbons wait. For you the shore a crowding. For you they call the swaying mass their eager face turning. Dear captain, dear father, dear captain, dear father. This arm beneath your head. It's some dream that don't wake. It's some dream that don't wake. You fallen cold and dead. You fallen cold and dead. My captain does not answer. His lips are pale and still. My father does not feel my arm. He has no pulse nor will. The ship is anchored safe and sound. It was closed and done. From fearful trip to the victor ship comes in with object pin. Exclude usher and exclude ring of bells. Exclude usher and ring of bells. But I with mortal dread walk indeed my captain lies, fallen cold and died, fallen cold and died. That's it.
Okay, great one. Bro, I will give you these extra points for making it sound like a song. The voice expression, the singing expression really gave it a different feel than the other two reciters. I loved everything
Hmm.
except I think your mic quality held you back with the clarity and articulation. But everything else, the
Hmm.
expression, the engagement was great. So
Was right
yeah, I
there.
loved it.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, I agree as well. I agree with the alter.
Thank you, bro.
First of all, thank you for that recital. While the delivery wasn't as strong as some of the others we have heard tonight, it was clear, but you put heart in your performance. And that effort truly matters. And it shows that it is meant uh, a lot for you. So thank you again for that recital. And with that said, I'm going to post this poll in a second uh, so that we can decide on who moves next.
Yep, exactly. Temperament Temperament's poem was very much clear. Couldn't have been better. Her pronunciation was on point. Sigmund had the lead in expression, and Molly did this amazing song-like recital, and everyone did too good. Like in my heart, they have all won, but it's to the audience now. It's up to the audience now. We will be waiting for 15 votes.
Perfectly said. Perfectly said. I agree on that.
So while the audience is voting, can you just explain the next format?
Sure. Okay. Should we wait for the votes? I mean, let them be listening.
Yeah, we can announce the names after the voting. Till then, you can clear the audience and the participants with the format.
Okay, sure. I'll go. I'll go. I'll go. So everybody, thank you so much for the recitals tonight. I myself and I'm sure everybody else loved each and every recital because each one of you put your heart and effort into it. So again, thank you so much. And so far, so well. We are going to be left with the last four finalists. Congratulations to you guys. Whoever is going to be look, two of them are to be decided right now. But a very warm congratulations to Alex and to Batman and to Mystic.
Mystic.
Right. So with these votings, we will have two more participants, two more finalists. So in total, we'll have four. And like I said in the start, we are going to be holding a cycle tournament among these four contestants. And how that works is that we are going to conduct three cycles or three rounds in which each and every contestant will be facing every other contestant. So, for example, Alex is going to be against Mystic in the first round. Then in the third round, he's going to be against Temperament. And in the fifth round, he's going to be against Sigmund. And similarly, all other contestants are going to face each other. So everybody will face everybody in these rounds. And to make it more exciting, for all three rounds, we have selected different forms of poetry. So with the first round, we have selected structured poems, the poems which have rhythm all in them, which are very structured, very professional, very old kind of vibe. Not too old, not archaic, but they are very structured. For the second round then that we're going to have in this cycle is going to be in free verse poetry. So you have listened to a couple of free verses before in these recitals before, which a few of guys did. So those are going to be the poetry in which there is not much of a structure. It is like a free verse. It is flowy. There are not much rhymes in them. So we are going to judge how well the reciters perform in that area as well. And finally, the most excited round, which I am for, probably is going to be the final round, and we are going to be listening to Shakespearean sonnets. And all of our contestants are going to recite sonnets from Shakespeare. I've selected the two most famous sonnets for that round. And with that said, let us wait for the voting to end, and we are going to be heading towards the most exciting part of today's event, which
Yeah,
is the
bro.
cycles. Yeah, I'm
Exactly.
actually too
My favorite.
excited.
Yeah, same, bro. Same. I feel the same. Okay, so I think we are safe to end the vote now. Although we can have three more votes. If you guys
Okay,
can vote. Mhm.
I'm seeing 13 votes only. Okay, so 16 are in the audience, so we have lost some people. That's fine. Can I vote as well? I wasn't voting before.
Yeah, we can't vote. Damn, too bad.
Yeah, we can't vote. We can't vote. Okay, it's
But
up to the audience.
unbiased, I will name my favorite, and that is Sigmund. Really, I think she was
Okay,
the
let me check.
one of the out of all.
What was I? Okay, so unbiased, I was gonna select temperament.
Really,
Yeah,
brother,
so I
value
was
the
taking
expressions.
notes.
Come on.
Bro, the impact that she held on the poem, I actually loved it. Like I was checking how well she could interpret it and leave a lasting impact, and she did.
Mhm.
And because I was just listening to the poem, I could feel the emotions it held, so that's why I loved it. So with that said, we still are low on three votes. I guess I can finalize it now. Shall I go
Yeah, I
forward with
think we
it?
can. Yes, please.
Okay, we can show the results. Okay. Oh, okay. So, guess who's the winner? Just guess, Walter. Okay, don't see the screen.
Hmm. Who, Sigmund?
Nope, it's temperament.
Oh, okay. I was not
So
focused on the vote at all.
temperament is the first one, and the second one is Professor Molly. Oh my god! And Sigmund is last, unfortunately. However, no,
I don't believe
by
you
no
guys.
means, yeah, I don't believe you guys. By no means, she's going to be out of this contest. But yeah, we need to listen to the audience. Fortunately or unfortunately, but being unbiased, I would have selected temperament and segment to go forward. No offense for the other reciters. I love those poetries. However, objectively, some are just a bit better than others. But let's see. Let's see. We are in the final rounds. Um, we have Professor and Temperament going forward. Okay. So with that, I would need to leave the speech to Rolter for some time, I have to make the rounds and the formats. So, with that said, Rolter, can you take it forward, please? Thank you so much.
Yes, yes, please. I will take this forward. So now, as Skelver first announced, that we will have three rounds, which will be structured poems. And the structured poems format is like the first poem is between Alex and Mystic, and the second poem will be between Professor Molly and Temperament. Then we will move forward to the round two, which will be free verses. In those, the first poem is between Alex and Professor Molly, and the second poem will be between Temperament and Mystic. And in the last round, my favorite, it will be sonnets. And the first sonnet will be between Alex and Temperament, and the last sonnet will be between Mystic and Professor Molly. So, how we are gonna announce the winner, how we're gonna get the winner, is that you guys will give votes to each and every participant after each round, and we will note down who got the most votes. Each vote counts to 1 point, and whoever has the highest points will get the first place and will be crowned the winner.
Mhm. Mhm.
With
So
that,
to make it
let's.
more simple, yeah, just to make it more simple, because I mean, it might sound complex. So what happens is that as we have six contestants, and they're going to be three out of the six which are going to win the 1v1s. So the highest amount of points that you can gather by a vote are going to be three. So the person who wins all three rounds is going to be the winner. Who wins two rounds is going to be second, and so on. Okay, so that's how we are going to decide. And the voting is also going to be done by you guys, the audience. So please be honest. Please be unbiased. Thank you so much.
Okay, let's start with the first structured round. I will call upon the stage Alex and Mystic.
Welcome,
Welcome,
guys. So this
guys.
is this is structured poetry. The perfect articulation is required. The perfect expression, the perfect rhythm, and some sort of an impact you need to be leaving the audience with. So let's see how well you guys do. I'm super excited to hear both from you.
Okay, we will be following the same criteria. I will deafen one of you guys, and the other one will recite the poem. And
Okay.
yeah, then we'll have the votes at the end. Let's start first with Alex, and Mystic, I'll be deafening you.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so yeah, hello everyone. The poem which I'm going to recite is Annabel Lee, which is written by Edgar Allan Poe. So here it is. It was many and many a year ago, in a kingdom by the sea, that a maiden there lived whom you may know by the name of Annabel Lee. And this maiden she lived with no other than to love and be loved by me. I was a child and she was a child in this kingdom by the sea, but we loved with a love that was more than love, I and my Annabel Lee, with a love that the winged seraphs of heaven coveted her and me. And this was the reason that long ago, in this kingdom by the sea, a wind blew out of a cloud, chilling my beautiful Annabel Lee, so that her highborn kingsman came and bore her away from me, to shut her up in a sepulchre in the kingdom by the sea. The angels, not half so happy in heaven, went envying her and me. Yes, that was the reason, as all men know, in this kingdom by the sea, that the wind came out of the cloud by the night, chilling and killing my Annabel Lee. But our love it was stronger by far than the of those who were older than we, of many far wiser than we, and neither the angels in heaven above, nor the demons down under the sea, can ever dissever my soul from the soul of the beautiful Annabel Lee. For the moon never beams without bringing my dreams of the beautiful Annabel Lee, and the stars never rise but I feel the bright eyes of the beautiful Annabel Lee. And so, all the night tide, I lie down by the side of my darling, my life and my bride, in her sepulchre there by the sea, in her tomb by the sounding sea.
Yep. Great one.
Okay, well done, well done. So, the man with the perfect clarity, the perfect articulation, and the perfect presence. So, what do you think, Alex? How well did you perform this poem?
No, it was not good at all. I can hear the mistakes which I've done in this. Like there were several words of which I mispronounced, and this is not my tone in which I read the poems, because like this is not my way of reading. But as I like reconsidered my way of reading, I thought like like you have also mentioned that there is some problem with my pacing, so I just tried to go slow, but I just messed up the tone. So yeah, I've made a lot of mistakes
No,
in
no, no,
this.
no, no. The tone was perfect. The tone was perfect.
Yeah,
Although it is
exactly.
up to the audience to decide. I'm going to say, like, your clarity, expression, tone, and impact was perfect. And the pacing, well, it's up to the audience. So I'm not going to say anything. But it was a really great read. And I liked your take on it as well. Thank you so much for that recital. With that
Yeah,
said,
thank you
I
so
think
much.
we can move on to, yeah, thank you so much. We can move on to Mystic.
Okay. So I'll be undefining Mystic now. Hello, Mystic. Can you hear us?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, let's begin then.
yeah, sure. Am I audible, right, guys?
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay. So, Annabel Lee by Edgar Allan Poe. It was many and many years ago, in a kingdom by the sea, that a maiden lived there whom you may know by the name of Annabel Lee. And this maiden, she lived with no other than to love and to be loved by me. I was a child, and she was a child in the kingdom by the sea, but we loved with a love that was more than a love, I and my Annabel Lee, with a love that winged perhaps of heaven, coveted her and me, and this was the reason that long ago, in this kingdom by the sea, a wind blew out of a cloud, chilling my beautiful Annabel Lee, so that her high-born kinsman came and bore her away from me to shut her up in a sepulchre in this kingdom by the sea. The angels, not half so happy in heaven, went envying her and me. Yes, that was the reason, as all men know in this kingdom by the sea, that the wind came out of the cloud by night, chilling and killing my Annabel Lee. But our love, it was stronger by far than the of those who were older than we, of many far wiser than we, and neither the angels in the heaven above, nor the demons down under the sea, can ever dissever my soul from the soul of the beautiful Annabel Lee. For the moon never beams without bringing me dreams of the beautiful Annabel Lee, and the stars never rise, but I feel the bright eyes of the beautiful Annabel Lee, and so all the night tide I lie down by side of my darling, my life and my bride, in her sepulchre there by the sea, in her tomb by the sounding sea, there is my beautiful Annabel Lee, my Annabel Lee. Thank you.
Wow, Mystic. The expressions are on point. The engagement is immaculate, and the impact is your symbolism, anyways. You did it so, so well. And let's see what the audience thinks, right?
Yes, thank
Okay, I'll be moving you to the
Yep,
audience now.
yep. So, yep, and I'll be creating the poll for you guys. I completely agree with Rolfer on the take, so I'm not going to say anything else. Let's just leave this to the audience. So, just a second. This is going to be a one versus one. So,
Let's get the votes to begin.
and please, guys, we are only uh, 11 in total in audience. So please, everybody shall vote, shall try to vote honestly. These are the final rounds. Oh my god, Sweet Tooth is saying sorry, bro. Why do I think it's gonna be Mystic? Why do I think
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Mystic. Yep, we have 10 votes, and let's count it. I'm sorry. Let's
count it?
yeah, let's count Mystic in for the
Okay,
points now.
okay.
Yep,
3, 2, 1. It's Mystic
it's
by
Mystic.
64 and 36%.
Yeah, you killed it,
Well
Mystic,
done.
and I
Yeah,
expected it from you, anyways.
actually, like at this point, we cannot say the other person didn't do it well. I mean, it was amazing from both sides. It's
Yeah,
just
I think
like who
uh,
makes the impact better, who gets the meaning better, and all that. So yeah, congratulations, Mystic.
yep, exactly. And let's move forward now. I will be calling Professor Molly and Temperament on the stage for the next poem.
Okay,
Same.
so there might be a little hitch. Professor Molly saying, "Can you give me some time? I'm changing my mic." So
Yes,
sure,
yes, you can get the time,
we can
but
give him
before
some
that,
time.
you can come on the stage, and I'll deafen you. Yes.
Yep.
Okay, Molly, I'll be deafening you now, and you can fix your mic.
Yeah.
Hello,
Also, no
is there
worries,
any
Alex.
noise
You
from me?
still have. Yeah.
Okay,
You're
I
audible.
am
You're
deaf.
audible. Okay. So temperament's turn, right?
Yes, yes, exactly. Temperament's turn.
Um, Before that, I was just gonna say that there's no need to worry if you lose in the voting because this is just one round and you have two more left. So do your best in those two. Okay. So with that said, let us move on. Thank you so much.
All right,
Mystic is
guys.
the
The poem
Temperament.
I'll be reading. Okay, I'm here.
don't worry. Yeah,
Yep.
go
So
ahead, please.
the poem I'll be reading is "The Charge of the Light Brigade" by Alfred Lord Tennyson. Sorry. Half a league, half a league, half a league onward, all in the valley of that rode the 600. Forward, the light brigade, charge for the guns, he said. Into the belly of that rode the 600. Forward, the light brigade. Was there a man dismayed? Not though the soldier knew someone had blundered. This not to make reply, this not to reason why, this but to do and die in the belly of that rode the 600. Cannon to right of them, cannon to left of them, cannon in front of them, volleyed and thundered, stormed at which sought and sail. Boldly they rode and well into the jaws of that, into the mouth of hell rode the 600. Flash all their salvers bare, flash as they turned in air, severing the gunners there, charging an army, while all the world wondered, plunged into the battery smoke. Right through the line they broke, Cossack and Russian, reeled from the sabre's stroke, shattered and sundered. And they rolled back, but not the 600. Cannon to right of them, cannon to left of them, and behind them, volleyed and thundered, stormed at wit, thought, and sail, while horse and hero fell. They that had fought so well came to the jaws of death, back from the mouth of hell. All that was left of them, left of 600. When can their glory fade? Oh, the wild charge they made! All the world wondered. Honor the charge they made. Honor the Light Brigade, Novel 600. That was it, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for the recital. Okay, so once again, you held the meaning perfectly. I mean, this strategy cannot go wrong, can it, Walter?
It can't. Absolutely can't.
I mean, you hear the words, you know the meaning, you get the clarity out of it, you get the expression out of it, and you are hooked to the poem. I mean, what is there, what you need more from a recital? So it was perfect, it was lovely. Thank you so much for that recital. With that said, Walter, can we move on?
Yep. Okay, I'll be undeafening
Okay.
Professor Molly, and I'll be moving temperament to the audience. Exactly.
Okay.
Professor Molly, are you ready now?
Hello.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Very, very much clearer.
Okay. Okay, everything now is clear. And the poem name is The Charge of the Light Brigade by Alfred and Lord Tennyson. Half a league onward, all in the valley of death, rode the 600. Forward the light brigade, charge for the gun, he said. Into the valley of death, rode the 600. Forward the light brigade, first they remained dismayed, not through the soldier knew. Someone had blundered. There's not to make reply. There's not to reason why. There's but to do and die. Into the valley of death rode the 600. Cannon to right of them, cannon to left of them, cannon in front of them. Volleyed and thundered, stormed at with shot and shell. Boldly they rode and well into the jaws of death, into the mouth of hell rode the 600. Flashed all their threat bay, flashed as they turned in air, sabring the gunners there, charging any army while all the world wondered, plugged in battery smoke, right through the line they broke. Sussex and Russian reeled from the sabre stroke, shattered and stranded. Then they rode back, but not the 600. Cannon to right of them, cannon to left of them, cannon behind them, volleyed and thundered, stormed at with shot and snare, while horse and hero fell. They, they that had fought so well came to the jaws of death, back from the mouth of hell. All that was left of them, left of 600, when can their glory fade? Oh, the wind charge they made. All the world wanted honor the charge they made. Honor the Light Brigade, Noble 600.
Okay, Professor Molly, you held your consistency very well, and it was required of the poem, though. And yeah, you did an amazing read. You, as I'm sorry, you recited amazingly, and we are very excited to see the polling really soon. Let's see whom they vote. Okay, Professor Molly, I'll be moving you to the audience now. We will be needing three more votes. Okay, now four more votes. Yep, we have 11 votes. And the point goes to. Okay.
Okay, let me tell what happened. So we are on a tie. We are on
Yeah.
6 votes. So how to solve it? How to solve it? What do you say, Rohit?
Hmm. I think, I think, vote again. Well, what I guessed was let's like discuss with each other what happened there, and we'll select the person, right?
Yeah, I mean we can do that.
Stone paper scissors.
So, no, we cannot do that. We need to be objective in this. Objectively, who did the better read? Scalper and Rotor vote.
Yeah. So bring them
Okay,
votes for the
you
next
go
part.
first.
Okay. So Professor Molly maintained the flow so well. He was good with the articulation of the poem, right? But I think temperament could hold a better chance because of the impact, the engagement, and yeah, her flow was not at all
Mhm.
a drawback in her poetry, anyways, in her recital, anyways. So
Yeah.
let's see what you think, and we'll make the judgment.
Okay, so for me, actually, listening to the poem, listening to the recital, uh, it matters a lot more when you cannot actually see the poem, right? So to me, the clarity, the articulation was present in both of the poems. I could understand both of them equally well. So the only factors that would affect a poem of a person better than the other one would be the narration with expression and impact. And I saw that in Temperament's recital, to be honest. So for
Okay,
that
so
reason, I'm also going
Mhm.
to be voting for Temperament here.
Okay, then let's give the point to temperament, and we will be moving to the next round as we are running out of time. We are we will be going through the next part now, and so the next part. Get ready, Alex and Professor Molly, for the free verse. I'll be calling you both on the stage.
Okay, let's go. Free verses, a bit difficult to collect yourself in the pacing, uh,
Yeah.
but you can do well if you get the meaning right. You can do well if you get the articulation right. And I'm sure both of them have the articulation well under their belt. For Alex, it will make a much more difference if he gets the pacing down, and for Professor, it will make a much more difference if he gets the impact down. So let's see which of those guys do the best. Good luck to you
Okay.
both.
I'll be okay. Alex, you want to say something?
No, 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 it's okay. Like,
Oh, okay. So I'll be deafening you, Alex, first, and we'll give the first chance to Professor Molly.
oh, okay, it's okay.
Yeah.
You
Professor Molly, are you
can
ready with the free
be the
verse?
last one. Let me be the last one.
The last one?
Yeah.
Can you see the screen, Professor Molly?
What? Sorry.
Can you see the screen, the stream?
I am seeing a white screen, by the way.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Snape, can you
Now
restream
it's
the?
loading. No, I am unable to see it.
Okay, Snape, can you share it in the chat? That will also work.
Mm,
Yep, thank you so much.
can you
So,
listen?
so far, Temperament and Mystic have 1 point each. This is both of you guys' chance to earn yourself 1 point. Alex and Professor, do your best. Okay, Alex is definitely so. Professor Molly, do your best.
Let me be the first one.
Yep, you are the first one.
Is the screen clear now, Professor Molly?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
ready when you are.
So okay, the love song of J. Alfred Burkrock. Oh, sorry, Burkrock. Let us go then, you and I. When the evening is spread out against the sky, like the patient and etherized upon a table, let us go through certain of deserted streets. Wait, where am I? Let us go through after streets, the muttering retreats of restlessness, nights in one-night cheap hotels, and sardine restaurants in with shells, streets that follow like a traditional argument of insidious intent to lead you to an overwhelming question. Oh, do you ask what is it? Let us go and make our visit. In the room, the women come and go talking of Michelangelo, Angelo, the yellow fog that rubs its back upon the window panes, the yellow smoke that rubs its muzzle on the window panes, licked its tongue into the corner of the evening. Ligged upon the pools that stand in rains, let's fall upon its back that fruit that falls from chimneys, slip, slippered by the terrace, made a sudden leap, and seeing that it was a soft October night, curled once about the house and fell asleep. And indeed, there will be a time for the yellow smoke that slides along the street, rubbing its back upon the window panes. There will be a there will be a time to prepare a face to meet the faces that you meet. There will be a time to murder and create, and time for all the works and days of hands that lift and drop a question on your plate. Time for you and time for me, and time it for 100 indecisions and for 100 visions and revisions before the taking of certainty. Thank you.
Hmm. Clap, clap, clap for you, man. That was such a clear read. I'm gonna say that was a really lovely read. So I personally love this poem. It is by one of the favorite poets, the modern poets of all, T.S. Eliot, and it is actually an excerpt, so it is not the whole poem, but a part of it. And I gotta say, you read it perfectly well. I understood each and every word. However, again, because it is a kind of a sad, reminiscent tone. You could have gathered a bit more on that. However, these are the final rounds. We are going to leave that to the audience. And with that said, I would like to call Walter to undeafen Alex and to move to his turn. So thank you so much, Professor, for that read.
Yeah, exactly. He did it so well. So, Alex, let's see what you do now. Let's see what you cook.
Okay. So yeah, my poem is The Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock by T.S. Eliot. It's an excerpt. So here it goes. Let us go then, you and I, when the evening is spread out against the sky. Like a patient etherized upon a table, let us go through certain half-deserted streets, the muttering retreats of restless nights in one-night cheap hotels and sawdust restaurants with oyster shells. Streets that follows like a tedious arguments of insidious intent to lead you to an overwhelming question. Oh, do not ask, what is it? Let us go and make our visit. In the room, the women come and go, talking of Michelangelo, the yellow fog that rubs its back upon the window panes, the yellow smoke that rubs its muzzle on the window panes, licked its tongue into the corners of the evening, lingered upon the pools that stand in drains, let fall upon its back the soot that falls from chimneys, slipped by the terrace, made a sudden leap, and seeing that it was a soft October night, curled once about the house and fell asleep. And indeed, there will be time for the yellow smoke that slides along the street. Rubbing its back upon the window panes, there will be time, there will be time. To prepare a face to meet the faces that you meet, there will be time to murder and create and time for all the works and days of hands, the lift and drop a question on your plate, time for you and time for me, and time yet for 100 indecisions and for 100 visions and revisions, before the taking of a toast and tea. Thank you so much.
Great one, Alex. Great one. Your expression was on point, your clarity amazing, and everything. Like, you still put an impact in this poem, even though it's just a piece of the entire poem. And it was lovely to listen to you recite this free verse. And you did give it a really pretty structure. Okay, so now I'll be moving to the audience. So, do we have the polls ready, Mr. Sculler?
Sure. We have a poll. I'm just creating it. So give me a second, please.
Okay.
So we have
So
Alex versus Professor. What are your thoughts?
yeah, Professor Molly was so good with the clarity and the expression that he wanted to give, and Alex nailed every single point. So let's see what the audience thinks about this.
So what I loved about Alex's read this one because he actually managed to get the pauses right, right?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I was happy to see that. So he's already a man with great articulation, great voice of expression, and the pauses were perfect here as well. So I'm hoping for the win here. Let's see.
Yeah, we still have
Oh, bro,
8 more votes to
we,
go.
st- we still have
Okay,
8 more votes to go.
we
It
need
can,
six
it
more.
can, it can.
3 more votes. 2 more votes. Okay, the voting is complete. Batman gets the point.
Yeah.
Professor Molly, you did it great, but Alex really outperformed. Like he was so good with it. Like really, he just did a really exceptional job. That's all I want to say. Professor Molly, you were great as well. Okay, are
Absolutely,
we
absolutely.
ready for the next participants? Temperament and Mystic. I'll be calling on the stage.
Well done, well done, well done.
Okay, so Temperament, how do you feel facing off against Mystic? She had nailed every single poem that she read so far, recited so far.
How do I feel? I feel quite excited. I mean, yeah, I'm quite
Yeah,
excited.
yeah, that's great. The optimism,
Well, we
great.
are too. We are too.
Okay, so let me. We have the poem ready, right? Let me just deafen you, Mystic, so Temperament can recite her poem.
Okay.
Temperament, ready when you are. You're muted, Temperament. Yeah.
Okay, guys, I see it. Okay, time.
Yes, yes, you are very clear.
The
You can
poem I'll be
start.
reciting and the poem I'll be reciting is Whole by Ellen Ginsberg.
Mhm.
I saw the best minds of my generation destroyed by madness, starving, hysterical, naked, dragging themselves to the. Should I use this word?
Which one?
The
Uh,
N word.
okay, leave it. Yeah, it is an N word. Silver, what is this?
Yeah, it's actually. I mean, racism happens when you attribute certain meaning to a word. Negro streets is not actually a racist word to say because it is
Okay,
uh, an actual thing. It is an actual street, right?
definitely,
They're
yeah.
actual human
I mean,
beings. We
it's not an actual street. It's actually racism that's happening. But anyway, we can read it. Did I pronounce it?
Okay, no, it's good.
okay, you
Okay.
can if you're not comfortable, you can skip it. It won't matter. What matters is how well you
Yeah. Okay.
articulate the other words. Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Okay, you can
I
redo.
saw the
It's
best
okay.
minds. Okay. All right, guys. I'm starting again.
Mhm.
I saw the best minds of my generation destroyed by madness, starving, hysterical, naked, dragging themselves through the streets at dawn looking for an angry fix. Angel headed, hipsters burning for the ancient heavenly connection to the starry dynamo in the machinery of night. True poverty and tatters and hollow eyed and high set up, smoking in the supernatural darkness of cold white flats floating across cities contemplating jazz. Bid to bring to heaven under the elm and so Mohammedan angles staggering loop Pass through the university with radiant cool eyes hallucinating architects and black knight tragedy among the scholars at Wa, who were expelled from the academies for crazy and publishing obscene oaths in the windows of the skull, who cowered in unshaven rooms in underwear, burning their money in wastebasket and listening to the terror through the wall, who got busted in their public baits, returning to Laredo with a belt of marijuana for New York, who ate fire in pain hotels or drank turpentine in Paradise Alley, death or purgatory their torsos night after night, with dreams, with drugs, with walking nightmares, hawking endless balls, incomparable blind streets of southern parks and lightning wine leaping to the poles of Canada and Pakistan, illuminating all the motionless world of war between peyote slurries, appalls, Bigotry cemetery lawns, wine drunkenness over the rooftop, storefront burrows of tea-hat, joyride neon blinking traffic light, sun and moon and tree vibrations in the roaring winter ducks of Brooklyn, ask and rantings and kind king light of mine. That was it, guys. Thank you so much.
Holy. Okay, so the reason I say like this is fun because there are a lot of difficult words, and it it doesn't have that poetic phrasing to it, that poetic division of the verses. And I was just gonna test whoever is working on this poem, that how well they capture the phrases, the meaning of them, and the pacing, how well they can be consistent. And starting, you started absolutely perfectly, I would say, from the start. And the consistency of that speech is somehow very, very difficult to maintain throughout the read, because it was also a pretty, a bit longer read than the others. But I would say that was actually perfect from the starting to about ending around 80% of the poem. We lost some of the excitement or the expression in the final verses, but it was nevertheless amazing read. Thank you so much.
Mhm. Okay, so I'll be interfering Mystic now. Hello, Mystic. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yes. Okay. Am I audible completely, right?
Yes.
Okay. So the earlier poem was Let Us Go, Then You and I, which was a lovely one. So I'm gonna ping the reference to my lovely audience. Come on this poem as well with me. Let's go, you and I. So Howl by Allen Ginsberg. Let's start. I saw the best minds of my generation destroyed by madness, starving, hysterical, naked, dragging themselves to the Negro streets at dawn looking for an angry fix. Angel headed hipsters burning for the ancient heavenly connection to the starry dynamo in the machinery of night. Who, poverty and tatters and hollow eyed and high sat ups, smoking in the supernatural darkness of cold water flats, floating across the top of cities contemplating in jazz, who bared their brains to heaven under the El and saw Mohammedan angels staggering on ten- tenement roofs illuminated, who passed through universities with radiant cool eyes, hallucinating arcanas and black light tragedy among the scholars of wars, who were expelled from the academics for crazy and publishing obscene odes on the windows of the skull, who covered in unshaven rooms in underwears, burning their money in waste baskets and listening to the terror through the wall, who got busted in their public beards reaching through Laredo with a belt of marijuana for New York, who ate fire in paint hotels or drank turpentine in paradise, allied death or purgated their toros night after night, with dreams, with drugs, with waking nightmares, alcohol and cock and endless balls, incomparable blind streets of shuddering cloud and lightning in the mind leaping towards poles of Canada and Patterson, illuminating all those motionless world of time between. Puerto solidities of halls, backyard, green tree cemetery dawns, wine drunkenness over the roof troughs, storefronts borrows of tea head, ride, neon blinking traffic light, sun and moon and tree vibrations in the roaring winter dusk of Brooklyn, ash cans, ratings, and kind king light of mine, kind king light of mine. I saw the best of my generation destroyed by mindness, destroyed by madness. Thank you.
Mystic. Oh my god, the engagement is on point. Although I will honestly say this, you fell back on the flow right in the middle there, but I don't think so. I can say anything about any other aspect of this poem. You performed it really, really well. So good. I think we'll be moving on to the votes now, and Mystic, I'll be moving you to the audience.
Damn, it feels hard to even put in the vote, man. I mean, we are in finals and we are seeing such amazing recitals. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna make a vote, guys. I'm just too indulged in the recitals that it might take some time for me to set up the vote. So sorry for that. Rolter, what do you think about
Mhm.
temperaments poetry or recital? Sorry.
I think temperament was high up on when we talk about the structure of the poem. She nailed it on that. She gave it a perfect pacing. And yeah, she had a good engagement, but Mystic was just a bit too good on the engagement part of the poem. I think it couldn't have been
Mhm,
any better.
mhm.
But let's
Personally,
see
loved the engagement from Mistake. Yeah, let's see, let's see. And again,
what the audience
I
thinks.
already said I loved the interpretation and impact of the poem by temperament. So let's see which holds more of a attraction towards the audience.
Mhm.
So how many left? How many left?
We
Four.
have
Four
five more
votes.
votes. Five
Five.
more votes
Five or
left.
more. Okay. Okay. Now four. Three. Come on, guys. Three more votes. Who hasn't voted? Let's go. Two more votes. Okay. What are you guys doing? Let's go. One more vote. Shall we conclude? Shall we conclude,
Yep.
Rolter?
Let's conclude now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So these are the results. Oh my god. So with a very big margin, Mystic is the winner for this round. 82% voting rate.
Yeah, Mr. Yeah,
So 1
exactly.
point to Mystic. Congratulations. That was a lovely read.
Okay, yeah. So let's move on to the final part of this event. This is going to be the hardest and best. Let's see who gets the datum of the sonnets that we are about to read. Skiller,
Yup, yup.
announce the. Should I announce the next people,
Yeah,
participants?
sure. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
So, Alex and Temperament, I'll be calling you on the stage for our sonnet now. As it is your favorite sonnet, Skelver, I think you should be the one to talk now.
Mhm. So, Sonnet 118, it is one of my favorite sonnets of Shakespeare. The only thing I would say is because it is in archaic English, try to pronounce the words. If you do not know how to pronounce the archaic words, just try to do your best in doing that. And what matters most in these poems is to recite them very crucial element of expression that an old poetry has. And the other thing is going to be the pacing. All right, those two are the very important things in that. And let's go.
Okay. So I will be deafening temperament now. And Alex will read
Mhm.
start.
Sure.
Mr. Alex, are you ready?
Yeah, yes, I'm ready.
Okay, let's go on.
Okay. So, yeah, hello everyone. I'm going to recite a poem which is Sonnet 18 by William Shakespeare. That is. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion dimmed, and every fair from fair sometime declines, by chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou owest, nor shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade, when in eternal lines to time thou growest, so long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee.
Silver, your favorite
Okay.
sonnet, bro. You
Yep.
should be the one speaking. Come on.
Shall I do the honors?
Yeah, you should do the
Okay,
honor.
okay. Yeah, I love the I love the pronunciation on it, man. I always say like he has the best of the best pronunciations and the articulation on the poem. Amazingly, he did all the archaic words, all the other words formulas as well. It was clear, it was spaced well, and yep. Let's leave everything else to the audience, shall we? Well done, Alex. It was
Okay,
a lovely read. Thank you so much.
thank you so
Amazing,
much.
amazing.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh wait, temperament is not here.
Okay.
Oh yeah, here she is. Okay,
What's happening?
yeah, let me get her on the stage. And
I'm so
Okay,
hello,
sorry,
sure.
temperament.
guys. I just lost connection.
Don't worry about
No
that.
worries, no worries.
All right.
So it's your favorite one, Walter. Do the honors, do the honors.
No, it's the same poem what I was talking about, man. Come on, open
Oh,
your
okay,
eyes.
okay. Ah, sorry, 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 sorry. No, no, I cannot see the stream now. I cannot see the stream.
Bro, let her start. Come on. Temperament, let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah. Please,
Let's
please,
shoot the
please, please.
sonnet.
Sorry.
Okay, all right. The poem I'll be reciting now is sonnet number. Is it sonnet number 18? Okay, sonnet number 118 by William Shakespeare. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Sometime too hot for the eye of heaven shines, and often it is gold complete by chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou owest, nor shall death wreck thou wanderers in his shade, when in eternal lines to time thou growest. So long as men can breathe and eyes can see, so long live this, and this gives life to thee. That was it, guys.
Temperament. Damn, the expression and the flow, you followed it perfectly. You gave it the justice when you pronounced every word in the flow, which is dadum, 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 which is the default flow of all the sonnets. So, I guess we shall be ready with the votes now. And temperament, I'll be moving you to the audience. Skilver.
Yep, just a second. Yep,
Okay.
there they are. Well, let's get it, guys. What do you think? What do you think? Sir Walter, about
Mhm.
Alex.
Alex, the pronunciation, of course, he's the king of that.
Mhm.
But temperament gave it the flow that it really required. That a
Yeah, I mean,
sonnet asked for,
I have
right?
always Yeah, yeah. I've always said that, even though the pronunciation is there with Alex, but like the poetry sounds more beautiful, sounds more meaningful when it is read the right way. And temperament gets it as soon as she holds the mic. I mean, she gets it perfectly. So let's see how the voting turns out to be. We do have one more vote left. If I see that, I'm going
Okay.
to
I
show the
guess we won't be
results.
needing it. I think
Okay,
Batman
okay,
here
there they are.
has earned the point,
Okay.
right?
hmm
So,
Yep, right,
okay,
right, right.
I won't be wasting any more time now. I will be moving to the next round very fast. So, Mystic and Professor Molly, I'll be calling you to the stage to read my favorite sonnet of Shakespeare. Can you change the screen? Snape. Yup, we are ready. So, we will start with Mystic Rage. I will be deafening you, Professor Molly, for the sonnet. Mystic, let's start.
Okay, so Sonnet 1116 by William Shakespeare. Let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Love is not love, which alters when it alteration finds, or bends with the remover to remove. Oh no, it is an ever fixed mark that looks on the tempests and is never shaken. It is the star to every wandering bark, whose words are known, although his heights to be taken. Love's not time's fool, though rosy lips and cheeks within his bending sickle's compass come. Love alters not with his brief hours and weeks, but bears it out even to the edge of the doom. If this be error and upon me proved, if this be error and upon me proved, I never writ, nor no man ever loved, nor no man ever loved.
Okay.
Mister. The goosebumps.
The
Bro, I
appreciation.
love the
Yeah,
last
I
line,
can't.
man.
I'm speechless. Man. I'm speechless. Okay, okay.
Exactly, bro.
It's gonna be a tough. I think it's gonna be moving to a grand finale. But let's see. Let's see.
Hmm. Okay. Let me undeafen you, Professor Molly. Are you ready with your today's last recital? Professor Molly, you're
Hello, am I audible?
yes, you're very much audible.
Okay, let me start.
Yeah, you may start.
Okay, Sonnet 116 by William Shakespeare. Let me note the marriage of true minds. Admit a bro, bro. Let me restart,
Yeah, sure. Take your time.
bro. Yeah, Sonnet 116 by William Shakespeare. Let me note. Let me note to the marriage of true minds. Admit impediments. Love is not love which alters when it alternation finds or bends with the remover to remove. Oh no, it's a ever fixed mark that looks on tempest and is never shaken. It is the star to every wandering bird whose worth's unknown all through his eye to be taken. Love loves not time's folds through rosy lips and cheeks within his blending six and compasses home. Love alters not with his brief hours and weeks, but bear it out even to the edge of doom. If this be error and upon be proved, I never writ, nor no man ever loved. Thank you.
Oh, Molly, I loved the pronunciations for this one. You performed it really great. What do you say, Skelver?
Yeah, surely. I mean, he nails the pronunciations, and with the Shakespearean sonnets, I mean, that's a thing not everybody can do. So that's props to you. That was really great. So, shall I create the poll?
Yes, sir. Let's move on with the poll. I'll be moving you to the audience. Professor Molly.
Okay, bro.
Let's start with the polls now. You guys may start to vote. Okay, so Mystic, again, the last line is my favorite, like out of anything. And I think Mystic nailed it with the repetition too, like the addition of that repetition. She really
Yeah,
nailed it.
nobody could have, to be honest, nobody could have beaten her in that particular recital. I mean, that was a really creative addition. I have never heard poetry recited with that kind of repetition, but it sounded so good.
Yeah, true,
And
true.
yeah, so
And Professor
let us
Molly,
show the votes.
great. I'm sorry. Yeah, before I would like to say a few things about Molly's participation. And
Mhm.
yeah, so you were too good with the pronunciation, like really good. And you made it so far. I am so happy with just because of that. Like really happy, personally. So let me see the results now. So Mystic, you are the winner of this last battle. Oh no, we have a tie. We have a tie between Mystic and Alex.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So the two best readers there are.
Two
Okay,
best
let
readers.
the audience decide. To be honest, okay, shall we add another sonnet to be recited and do this as a grand finale between Alex and Mystic? Just one recital, one sonnet as a grand finale, and shall we vote between Alex and Mystic as it is? So you guys decide. I'm going to create a poll on this one. Sorry, Rolter, I'm taking this one in hands. I'm
Okay, don't
sure
worry,
you
don't worry.
want to end this pretty quickly. Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, yeah, let's not do the last read, right? Let's just get the vote done. Votes done. I mean, it is like a democratic vote, anyways, right? So let's let the audience decide who wins. And
Okay,
yeah, for this last vote, me, Skelver, and Snape, we are all gonna be voting. And Skelver, you can turn off the stream now as the recitals are over.
oh Snape.
I'm sorry, Snape.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so for this one, me, Skelver, and Snape too will be voting. Let's get the voting begin.
Just a second. Okay, okay, it is tough. It is tough.
Let's see.
Okay.
It's literally the same. Come on, guys.
Yeah, it's come on, guys. Oh, where is it going, Walter?
I have
What
no
is
idea.
happening, man?
We still have a few more votes to go. Let's see who wins. Okay. It's still the same.
They are too good on this. They're playing with us. I'm sure. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
exactly.
Come on, guys. Come on. Be honest. Be unbiased. This is such a valuable event. It's the first ever event that we held, and I loved hosting this with my really good friend and co-host Rolter. I'm sure you all had a really great time, but now it's the
Guys,
time to put in the votes, put in the correct vote.
guys, guys, please vote now. Okay, we all have to vote, guys. Come on. Vote, 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 vote. We will be ending at 27 votes. We still have six more votes to go for. Five more votes. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's see who wins. Okay, you know what? Till 11:20, till 12, 11:20, we'll see who wins. Or till 11:19. Let's go with 11:19.
Okay.
Whoever has the highest votes at point 11:19 will win.
Damn, Rolter, what is it? How is this happening?
Bro, they are playing with us.
How you can, okay, they can't see the voting. How
Oh,
how are
it's
they playing with us?
11:19. Alex has the highest votes. Okay, now
No,
it's
he doesn't. He doesn't.
Bro.
Okay. Oh, we should have done one last recital. I have selected a sonnet though.
I think going with the last recital at this point is, yeah, let's not just do that because it's
Hmm.
been quite a lot of time. We anticipated 2 hours,
Okay.
but it's 2 hours and 20 minutes. Okay, so still
Hmm.
Alex has the highest amount of votes, and everybody has voted except three. So we will be going with the audience, and Alex will be crowned the champion, and we will call the runner up and the champion on the
Okay.
stage and see what they have to
To
say about
say,
this.
damn, damn, damn. Congratulations to both of you, not just one. Alex, congratulations to you. And Mystic Alpi, congratulations to you as well. You both did amazing, amazing reads. Loved it.
Bro, bro, I have
What?
nothing to say. What the hell happened in the ending? Bro, she deserves to win, bro. What the hell? I was just messing around, okay?
Yeah, you were
That is
messing
very
with
humble.
you, man.
You all know what happened.
I mean, I'm not sure. Rolter might know, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. I'm also as confused. Okay, let's hear from you, Mystic. I mean, you still are the runner up and the favorite
Yeah.
of all, especially mine
No,
from the first.
I just want to say that I enjoyed the process. I was not concerned about the voting. I just tried to feel everything and tried to do my best. So I just wanted to connect with the
That's
poem
the
and everything
spirit.
and just be real to the essence of it. So I was very in the process. I was not engaged about the chatting, the voting. I was just in the moment. So
Yeah.
that's it.
That is
But
lovely.
like for
Perfect,
real,
perfect. That is why, I mean,
yeah.
Hmm.
Like for real,
yeah,
like
sorry, sorry. Go ahead.
to be honest, like I learned a lot of things, and like she deserved to win. Like she is the one who is the real winner, and I'm saying this in front of everyone. Like she is the one who deserves to win this. And yeah, I
No, no,
learned
you
a lot of
equally
things.
deserved.
And
You did
no,
deserve
Didi,
it.
it was really good.
You
Like, and
deserve it.
no, I didn't deserve it. You deserve this, okay? And
No,
it
no,
was
you did it
really good.
equally well.
Okay,
Okay,
okay, guys.
okay.
And
That's
you
very
I think
high
you guys
risk, you
can.
both.
I think you guys can fight forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, see, if he's a
That is,
3-1 or I-1, it's same because he's a little brother to me. So
yeah,
as a
we
sister,
both,
I would be more
yeah.
happy to see my brother winning. So
yeah,
Yeah.
Amazing,
it's all in the
amazing, guys. You
family.
both deserve the win, in my opinion. You both do. But since we are so low on time, thank you so much, both of you guys, for coming up on stage, sharing your thoughts
Yeah,
on the recitals. I'm sure everybody had a great time. Rolter, to you, man, let's end this with a beautiful message.
Yeah. Okay. But before I say the ending speech, I want Snape to say something. It
yeah.
just can't be
Oh,
complete like
Steve
that.
Bhaiya, say
Snape has to say
something.
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's
okay.
been the man behind the whole thing, silently working for everything. And for Skelver, Reuters, Snape Bhaiya, Khyber, all the management team, they really made it work. It didn't happen earlier. And for all those people, I think this was very honestly well put out together. Nothing was scripted, guys. So stop commenting. It was all very
Yeah.
honestly and very meticulously put out together. So
Wow.
that's
Thank you
it.
so much, Mystic.
Exactly. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you so
okay.
much.
Thank you everyone for joining. Before we close, we have one more surprise at the Reverb recitals. Every voice was strong, but one stood out with lasting power. To honor that, we have a special award. This certificate goes to Alex, who turned poems into success and earned the honor of recitals. So, congratulations, Alex. This
damn,
certificate
bro.
is goes to you, and this certificate will post to your
Okay.
server.
Bro,
Oh
wait,
my
Oh, wow.
god.
Remember it.
what
That's
the
the
hell,
question as
Wow.
bro?
well.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna give you my real name. Just write it over there, and I'm gonna attach this to my CV.
Sure, sure, sure. We will.
Brother. Snape, you surprised us. What the hell? You did not tell
Yes,
you did not tell anyone about this.
yes,
Damn.
yes.
Okay.
We are
Yeah.
planning. Khyber and me, we both are planning. Khyber you can also join the stage if you can
Yeah. Let
talk
me
with
call
yourself.
Kyber. Yeah. Let him say something as well.
Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes.
very much.
Okay, that's good. Well, I'm glad everything. Hello.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
yep, you're audible.
Okay, wait.
You're audible.
Okay, I'm glad everything worked out really smooth. Honestly, I wasn't expecting it that way, but I'm really glad it worked out good. Snape and me have been working on this certificate like entire night long while I was on my shift. Snape was on work and he was like, "No, do this, do that, do this way, do that way." Like even till the last moment, like we were editing it again and again, doing improvements, and here's the final result. And Alex, congratulations for such a beautiful win. I'm glad you won, my brother. And Mystic, congratulations to you too for the runners-up position. Everyone deserved to be here, and the winners definitely deserve to be at such a beautiful place.
Yep.
Damn, that's
Thank you so much, Kevin.
amazing, amazing.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
so with
Thank you
that,
to you,
I'll
Faber, as well.
yeah, with that I'll be moving Alex and Mystic to the audience now.
Hmm.
Okay, shall we wrap up now? Right. So,
Sure,
and with
sure.
that, we bring this unforgettable night of voices and verses to a close. We have seen passion, precision, and power in every recitation, and each our participants deserved a round of applause for the heart they have poured into their performances. A special thanks to my co-host Skelver, to our
Mhm.
participants, and most importantly to you, our lovely audience. Your energy, your cheers, and your votes have been just as much as a part of this tournament as the reciters themselves.
That's right. That's right. So tonight we crown a champion, but truly, poetry has been the winner all along. May the words you have heard echo beyond this stage and remind us all of the beauty and strength of spoken art. Thank you, and until we meet again, keep the love for poetry alive. Good night,
Good
guys. Good
night.
night, everybody.
Good night.